Good morning. Today, I would like to present my research with the title Investigating Social Tourisms in Higher Education in Bali. Me, myself, I'm Yayu Indrawati, PhD, together with my friends Dr. Putu Sucitayanti and also Iwayan Darsana from Udayana University, Bali, Indonesia. We would like to present this research on the third Penang International Conference on Hospitality 2023 or Pitch 2023. Okay, let me start with the first line. Social tourism has been well established, especially in developed countries like Europe, UK, and social tourism has been seen as a social phenomenon that providing equal opportunity, equal access between group of society. Within some countries, whether it is national or regional government, subscribe this latter view of tourism when they aim to facilitate participations in tourism by the neglected group of the society. This is due to they perceive social tourism attached to holiday making, and social tourism was relatively neglected by the academic literatures, but has become the focus of an increasing attention of studies within recent years. Although the body of research concerning social tourism has grown rapidly, however, little attention has been paid so far how social tourism is developed in developing countries. Although that the legal basis has been set up, however, there is no clear evidence on how the government in these researches, universities in Bali, implement social tourism for all the university members. Therefore, this research has two aims. The first one is how the government, specifically in this research university in Bali, implements social tourism. And the second one is to investigate how social tourism contribute to the work and academic domain. Now we are reaching to the literature review part. According to Minert, Maitland, and Miller 2007, social tourism as a tourism with an added moral value, of which the primary goal is to benefit the host or the visitors in the tourism exchange. And in some regions have incorporated the legal mandate to provide holiday for the employees. And looking at social tourism is usually refers to a budget-friendly holidays within their own countries, either as an individual or as a group. And in some cases, it could be in the form of visiting museums or visiting parks or come to an attractions. And is usually conducted by the charities or agencies in the public sector. There are also different way of implement social tourism. One of the example is in Spain with a scheme called Immerso. It's a programs which offer a holidays opportunity for the senior citizens in Spain. The holidays scheme is 70% financially through contributions by beneficiaries, and only 30% supported by the public sector. Looking at how the social tourism has been implemented, it also depends on every countries, depend on the national context, and also in some countries have established public-private partnerships. For example, in Spain, Portugal, and Flanders in Belgium. And if it is in UK, the social tourism is usually not part of the public policy, but mostly it provided by a charity agency. And looking at that different kind of implementations of social tourisms, but still there is relatively unclear how social tourism is implemented in developing countries. There are many research has been conducted on to know what is the benefits of social tourism's participations, and those benefit has been identified as rest and recuperations from work, provisions of new experiences leading to broadening of horizons and the opportunity for learning and interact in intercultural communications, personal and social development, visiting friends and relatives, and religious pilgrimage. It is also clearly how tourism has been also benefit to maintain physical health and well-being of the persons who's doing the holiday. And according to Westman and Itchen in 2001, tourism also help reducing work stress related and burnt out. Since this research is about how social tourism is implemented within the higher degrees of educations in Bali, therefore I would like to follow the Boyden experiential learning, which stated that experiential learning is a form of learning starts with the experience, continued with reflections, analysis, and evaluations, and it's usually engaged outside classroom, and it is not only involved with the cognitive activities, but it also, it's developed in a wider spectrums, and it's also involved not only cognitive activities but also cognitive awareness, also emotional elements and behavioral elements involved for the experiential learning, which are relevant to study how social tourism is implemented within the universities in Bali. Now let us come to the methodology part. This research is undertaken in Bali in partnerships with 3 universities in Bali, and following what Gilbert and Abdullah guidance. So the data collections will consist of 2 stages of surveys. The first one is to test with a small number of students, academic and also super staff at the university. It was around 30 research participants on the first stage. And then after doing some of the adjustment with the questionnaires, then we follow with the second stage of surveys, collecting a greater respondents, and this applied convenience sampling. Around 100 respondents involved in the study. And the durations of the research is between May and July 2023, so it's about 3 months in the field, collecting all the data through our respondents. All right, now we are going to see other characteristics of the respondents. From 100 respondents, they have a certain working period of time, and then the highest respondents come from the employees who work more than 20 years, and the lowest number, which is 9 respondents, is working within 16 up to 20 years. And when we look at the students who involved in this study, the highest number, which is 15 respondents, currently were in the 4th semester, and then only one who were on the 8th semester. Around 85 respondents has been participated in the academic activities, while 15 has not yet participated. All right, so now we are going to the next part of the findings and also discussions. This study has revealed that social tourisms in higher educations in Bali are tightly linked to learning activities such as workshop, field study trips, benchmarking activities. This is due to the respondents are from universities in Bali, so that's why most of the activities are always been integrated part of learning activities. 36 of respondents stated that they involve in learning activities such as field research, which allow them to have opportunity not only to do research on the field, directly on the field. However, it is also provide them with the opportunity to go outside campus and go to certain places to connect and also to get learning activities such as doing a research. And the lowest number is come from community service and also freedom learning. Freedom learning is a new educational scheme provided by the Ministry of Higher Education in Indonesia that allows students to have chances to do academic activities outside campus, and this could be in various forms such as teaching in high school, or also internship in industry, or joining the student exchange overseas. All right, so now let's move on to the type of tourism activities arranged by the university. As you can see on the slide, that there are various activities that been arranged, and the respondent can answer more than one to these questions. So the tourism activities are team building, wellness, pilgrimage, adventures, visiting friends and relatives, culinary, shopping, and join any events. Since respondents can answer more than one, so you can see there on the slide that the culinary activities got the highest response by the respondents, and follow with shopping activities and pilgrimage and also adventures activity. It seems that within the learning opportunities given by the university, the research participant or the respondent also find it quite interesting, and also seeing this as an opportunity to do any tourist activities in between the time they are doing their academic activities. So holidays are the times where people can enjoy quality time with their colleagues and also their friends. And referring to Sirki's work in 2010, social tourism positively impact of other life segment, and then specifically relevant to this study is the work life. So social tourisms provide a learning experience where employees can develop their personal life. They can exchange, and it can open up their mind and give them a new insight when they join the social tourism's activities like benchmarking. They have the ability to see how to run or how to work professionally in other universities. So this can provide the chance to develop their skill and also enhance their knowledge to perform better. And then the second one is related with the happiness of well-being. It also related with the personal development of the respondents who involved in this study. The majority of the respondents stated that having a chance to do social tourism, it increased their happiness because they have chances to interact within their with their friends, with other colleagues from other universities, and interestingly, it also widened their networking. So they stated that they have make friends, and also for example, for the students who join the social tourism as well through, for example, academic activities such as competitions, it widened up their opportunity to do networking. They know other students and they know other faculties or other university outside their environment. This is a very good opportunity for the students to broaden their mind and also strengthen their networking, which is very useful in the futures when they have graduated from the university. What more interesting is that from social tourism, it reveals the attitude and behaviors also change related to the soft skill of the respondents. And it is reported that they have a confidence and also provide positive aspect, positive impact, and also reduce negative impact. All right, so to conclude on how social tourism in university in Bali, so the first one is a social tourism in this study sought to explore the importance of holidays for member of university, and then it revealed that social tourism can provide longer lasting employment and also sense of pride for their institutions. The second one is social tourism offer more wider aspect of positive functioning soft skill and also increase teamwork and optimism amongst the employees. And last but not least, social tourism also affect their emotional well-being because it open up the chances for the employees and students to reduce their stress and also definitely will impact on their happiness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all my presentations for the third Penang International Conference on Hospitality 2023. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you very much, and I really appreciate the opportunity to present this research in this wonderful conference. Thank you and have a good day.